What's good, y'all? You feel me? I'm back in with some more knowledge. Okay, back in with some more knowledge. All right. Last video was the throat chakra. Okay, I just basically broke down how you know what you say into this existence isn't something to really be played around with. What you say is what you say. You are saying it into existence. Those words, you can't see the words that are coming out of your mouth because they're ethereal. Once you say them, they're literally in the existence. Okay, they're not going away. This is why you got to be careful what you say, and because what you say can come to your doorstep. All right. So look, listen. I don't want to waste no time. I want to get straight into this one. I just hopped out the shower. My hands greasy, so I'm wiping my hands. All right, look. All right. Third eye chakra, right? What is the third eye chakra, you ask? The third eye chakra is the sixth of the seven chakras, okay? Number 6. I should have worn my hoodie, but number 6, right? The third eye chakra is a very important chakra because look, a lot of people ask me like, they don't ask me personally, but they would ask, what is the third? Is the third eye even real? That's boof. That's fake. There's a lot of perspectives on the third eye. A lot of wrong perspectives. A lot of wrong ideas about it. People think it's something demonic. Sometimes some people think it's something about God. Some people think it's not really none of that. It lives within you. Like it's literally in your brain. Okay? Your brain. The highest extent of the mind. Literally in your brain. Okay? Next point. The third eye chakra is associated to the pineal gland, in charge of the regulating biorhythms like sleep, wake time. This gland is located at the center of the brain. All right, look. Like I said in my, what did I say? I either said it in my first ever lecture or it was my second lecture. I said that if you take a brain, it was my first lecture. If you take a brain, right? Imagine I have both hands like this and I'm holding the brain. And I take both hands and I go like that and I split the brain and I show you the inside. The inside is going to be the form and shape of this right here, the Eye of Horus, okay? It's literally going to look like that, okay? Seriously. I can't make this up. Click off this video and go look it up. Look up Eye of Horus and look up brain. And the Eye of Horus will literally be shaped just like a brain. Just like a brain, okay? Now, the pineal gland is the gland that you see when you split open the brain. It's like a little pea-eyed kind of gland. It's just like a little eyeball, almost like, but no pupil. It's like a fully, I don't know what specific color it is, but it's like a full, it's a full colored gland. It's no multicolored nothing. It's fully colored. Okay, so this would be the shape of the brain, right here. This would be the shape, and the stone right there, that would be the pineal gland. Okay, the Eye of Horus. So this not only shows you that Egyptians had mind alchemy, but it shows you they were also aware of the human anatomy and all of that. Okay, this is deep right here. All right, look, I'm gonna read that second point again. The third eye is associated to the pineal gland, which everybody contains. Once open, look. If you activate and open your pineal gland, you have the higher extent of the mind. You have abilities to do superhuman things. Okay, you have. Now you might think that's not true because you have never seen it, smelt it, heard it. None of the five senses tasted it. Nothing. None of the five senses. None of the five senses have you experienced superhuman. Only on TV shows or make believe or whatever, anime, anything involving superhuman activity. Okay, am I right? You have never seen anything else besides a cartoon or something fake that involves superhuman activity, correct? Okay, that's what they want you to think. That's why nobody that you really see has superhuman abilities. You think we the only people in this earth? We the people that just eat, sleep, fart, get up, wake up, talk, go back to sleep, get back up, the same thing every day? But it's boring. You think we the only people in this existence that exist? that just do that regular thing every day, that reoccurring thing? No, we are not. There are people with superhuman abilities right here as we speak. They might just be around me. Because like I said in my last video, I said everything that we see, such as blankets, pillow, lamp, chair, closet, everything that we see is only 1% of what's really right here. Only 1%. Only 1% of what's really right here. Let me say that again. Covers, blanket, pillow, lamp, closet, boxes, window. That's only 1% of what's really right here. So what that means is, in other words, there are all type of energies around me that I cannot see with this eyeball, with this naked eye, with this human eyeball that we call the naked eye. The naked eye can't see nothing but the third dimension because it's 3D. It's tangible. You can touch it. You can smell it. You can taste it. You can hear it. It's tangible. That's why they call it 3D, third dimension. Y'all would think when somebody say dimension, it's something scary or no, it is not. Fear of the unknown. You fear what you don't know. So with you thinking dimension is scary or something that it's not, dimension is just like saying, third dimension is just like saying, I'm finna go see a movie in 3D, in third dimension. You could say either one. You could say either one. Either one. Because when you go see, because is this right or wrong? When you go see a movie in 3D and you put on them 3D glasses, doesn't it seem that as if you could touch it when it comes close, right? Right or wrong? You can see it. And it seems like you can touch it. That's why it's called 3D, because it seems like you can actually touch it, but you can't. That's why they call it a 3D movie, a 3D film. It's not really like you can touch it, but it's like you can touch it. But we actually can touch it. We live in 3D. We live in the third dimension. You get that? So look, I just wanted to make that very clear. I'm going to read that second point again. The third eye associates to the pineal gland in charge of regulating biorhythms like sleep, wake-up time. And this gland is located at the center of the brain. Okay? Listen. Biorhythms. Okay? Biorhythms are nothing but, the official definition of biorhythms are a reoccurring function that happens within an organism. A reoccurring function that happens via or occurs in or via an organism, right? Reoccurring functions. You get up, you sleep, okay? You breathe, you talk, you blink, you walk. These are things you do without even thinking, okay, I gotta walk. I'm finna walk to the kitchen so I can go get me. No, you just gonna get up and walk to the kitchen and do what you're gonna do. Oh, it's time to sleep. That means I have to get under the cover. Step one, no. These are biorhythms, okay? Bio is that person. Like that person's biography, bio. Okay? You reading about that person. Okay? Bio, we got bio. Now rhythms. Okay, rhythms, just like the tempo. It's going with the flow. It's going with the tempo, right? Biorhythms. That person's tempo. What that specific person does every day. Okay? Just like the official definition. A reoccurring sequence or a reoccurring function via an organism. An organism is just a human body. Or it doesn't have to be a human body. It could be an animal. As long as it's an organism. As long as it's an organism, as long as it is a function of an organism that reoccurs, it is a biorhythm. Okay? One more time, I'm going to read the second point because this has a lot of meaning. It doesn't have a lot of meanings, but it has a lot of information in it that you might bypass by just me reading it 3 or 4 times. I'm going to read it one more time, though. The third eye associates to the pineal gland in charge of regulating biorhythms like sleep, wake-up time. This gland is located in the center of the brain, the pineal gland, the third eye. Okay? You might think this whole thing is the third eye. No, that's just the outside parts of the brain that also is associated with the brain. But this part right here is the third eye right there. Okay. Now look, location. Like I just said, this gland is located at the center of the brain. Okay. Now where they illustrate it, like on the chakra panel or on the chakra state, would be located at the forehead between the eyebrows. Okay, my forehead is small. Okay, so look, forehead between the eyebrows, not right here, 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 but right here, between the eyebrows, not right here, but on the forehead between the eyebrows. This is where the third eye would be illustrated, but really it's in your brain. Okay. Now look, characteristics of the third eye chakra. Okay, this is the sixth chakra. We almost done. And then I'm going to get back on my just random spiritual informational facts. But look, characteristic of the third eye chakra, right? Here are some. 10 minutes. Here are some. Vision, intuition. Okay, look, vision. How do you view things? What is your perspective? Like I said, this life is hard, but it's all about your perspective. Do you view it as something hard, or do you make life your B? And I say B because I don't really want to cuss on her. But that's a quote from a rapper named XXX Tentacion. Okay? XXXTentacion. Okay, in case you don't know who he is. He was a person that didn't see his fans as just fans, but as family. Okay? He had a lot of diverse music. He would talk spiritually about some things. But back to the point. Vision, how do you view things? Okay? Things are hard in this life. If you're not suffering, you're not living. Sadly. Because originally bodies didn't exist. We didn't have this. This is physical. All this is physical. It's physical. We didn't have that. We had souls, okay? Things that couldn't touch. We weren't in the 3D, the third dimension, like I was just explaining. We weren't in third dimension. We couldn't taste it. If you're in third dimension, you can smell it, taste it, hear it, see it, and touch it. All the five senses you can do if it's third dimension. But if you're not, you're not. Okay? But originally, we were not in a third dimension. We were some upward 7, 6 dimension without these bodies. Okay? Like again, if you're not suffering, you're not living. Okay? When we fell into these bodies, why do you think you have a body? Okay? Your body, you gotta wipe it, you gotta clean it. If it's hurting, it's hurting. Oh my God, it hurts. If it's this, it's this. If it's itching, freaking it's itching. If it's constantly bothering you. You fell into this third dimension to where you have to take care of a body, of a bodily vessel. Okay? That's hell-like. Okay? Because originally, you did not have to take care of a bodily vessel because bodily vessels weren't a thing. Because we were up in the higher dimensions where we couldn't see. No, not saying we couldn't see, but we couldn't. It wasn't a third dimension, okay? We couldn't. Nothing was tangible, okay? We fell down to this. As the vibratory rate slowed down, we started to go down, go down, and go down. The vibratory rate is the vibe of the universe, how it vibrates. As the vibratory rate go down and went down and went down and went down and went down, we slowly started to fall into a physical manifestation at 432 Hertz frequency. Okay? 432 Hertz frequency is the natural tone of the universe. And 432 Hertz frequency is the natural tone of the universe, and it creates physical reality. So once the sun beams at 432 Hertz exactly, physical reality is made. So without the sun, nothing could be here that's physical. Okay? Energies could still be here, but nothing physical would be here. Nothing at all. Without the sun, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Okay? So just notice, we were not physical. Okay? If you really think we were originally physical, girls having all this pain in their lower waist and just all, imagine not having all that. Imagine not having like a body to be to wash, take care of, go take care of it. It's hurting you. You gotta do it. Imagine not having a body, but you're still living and you still are an existing energy. That's how it originally was. But once the vibratory rate, look that up, vibratory rate. Once the vibratory rate slowed down, and hit 432 hertz frequency, physical manifestation started to become a reality. Now, what you see, you think is a reality, but you're not really seeing it. You're not really seeing what you're seeing, especially not your phone. What you seeing is not real. Okay, what you seeing is vibrations hitting your eye, translating down into your eyeball to your brain, hitting your back of your optic nerve on your brain, and your brain is telling and your eyeballs are telling your brain what you think you're seeing. So all you really seeing right here is just vibrations that you think you're seeing, but you're not really seeing them. The vibrations, let me explain that one more time. The vibrations are hitting your eye, transmuting back to your brain, to your optic nerve in the back of your brain, because the optical nerve is always in the back of the brain. Transmuting to the optical nerve in the back of the brain, and then signaling, telling you what you think you're seeing, what you think is reality. But none of this is real. That's why I don't trip over life. You got to make life your B. And if you don't know what a B is, too bad. I can't be cussing on here. But just by me saying I can't be cussing on here, you know what a B is. Make life your B. Because this ain't real anyway. We were not originally in physical reality. So if you take this, I'm not saying take this seriously. I'm not saying don't take this seriously. That's not what I'm saying. Be careful. Live in this physical reality as you please. But don't think this is all that's there. Because I'm here to tell you it's not. Okay, it's not. Okay? Time to move on. Alright. Look. No, I'm still on characteristics. What am I talking about? Characteristics, vision, intuition. Okay, intuition. Dang, I took a lot of things on vision. Look, intuition. Alright. How is your intuition? Like inside of you? How would you make up of some things? How would you think of some things? How would you? It's kind of like perception. How would you view something? How would you view yourself? Intuition. Okay, you gotta have intuition. Good intuition. All right. Perception of subtle dimensions and movement of energy. I'm gonna say that again. Perception of subtle dimensions and movement of energy. Okay. Look. Have you ever just been doing your thing, right? And you see something flash across the corner of your eye. Just, what was that? And you swear you saw something, but then you was like, nah, I ain't see nothing. You saw something. What you saw was a phenomenon, okay? It may have been your grandmother, your great-grandfather, it may have been your ancestor. But that was a phenomenon. That was a soul you saw go past. Okay? Society wants to make cartoons and movies about ghosts. I think they're scary. All ghosts are phenomena, and they want to make them look scary, and they want to make actors scared of the ghosts once they see them. No. But if they had never made that movie to psychologically make you think that ghosts were scary, you would not think it's scary. You would be amazed by what you just saw, because the first thing in your head wouldn't have popped up, oh, that was a ghost. Oh my God, what? That was a ghost. No, you're not finna think that. Because you never saw that movie to psychologically make you think that. So why would you think that? Here's an example I like to use. Okay? You just in consciousness, all right? Nothing but black. Just a black hole you're in. Just you. Can't see nothing but black. Where am I? Okay? Bloop, bloop. A table pops up, a chair pops up. Okay? Let me say that again. Bloop, bloop. Table pops up, chair pops up. It's in a distance. You walk towards the table and chair. Keep in mind a table and a chair have not existed. Would you know to sit down in that chair and put your arms on that table? You would not. You would not. Because nobody have taught you that. Nobody have elaborated to you that this is where you eat, or this is where you sit down and do and perform things on this table, whatever that need be. So the moral of that story that I just told you is, you only think what you're taught of everything else that you see and absorb. Okay? So with you seeing that phenomenon and being scared of it, that's nothing but society doing its job and brainwashing you. Don't be scared of a phenomenon. It might be your family member's soul that you just saw. But that movie that they made definitely just made you scared of that phenomenon. Okay? So, look. Next example. All right. Look. Connection to wisdom and insight. All right. Okay, this is another characteristic of a third eye chakra. Connection to wisdom and insight. Listen to me. If you are watching this video thinking that I want you to watch this video just for the views or the like, click off of it. Because that's not what I want you to watch this video for. I want you to watch this video for you to gain knowledge and up your level of consciousness. That's the only reason I want you to watch this video. Okay? Not for the view, not for the like, not for the subscriber count, not for the subscriber count, not at all. Not at all. 21 minutes. I'm finna be on here for a minute. But no, you got the wrong perception of what I want you to watch this video for. I post this on my Snap and on my Instagram so you can up your level of consciousness, because there's too many dead people. And when I say dead, I don't mean physically dead. I mean dead such as the brain being dead. Okay? Scientists has it there's a specific vibration to where there's a point of the brain being dead or somebody being dead. A specific point. There's a specific number. I think it's like 5.6. But the lower the vibration of the brain gets is when they consider a person dead. So when a person is actually dead and they test their brain vibration and it's that percentage of vibration, that person is dead. Sink this in. There are literally people walking, talking, sleeping, just like me, just like everybody else, that has the vibration of a dead man's brain. So there are literally the walking dead. Literally. They're walking dead. Not rotten and all that. That's fake. But I'm talking like, what would I say? I'm talking like actual ignorance, The Walking Dead. What I mean, like, look. Ignorance as in they don't know the world for what it truly is. Okay? Their brain vibration is so low that it matches up with an actual dead person's brain vibration. But the only difference is this person here is walking, talking, sleeping, just like us. Probably talking that BS. But, just doing everything a normal biorhythm, but has the vibration of a dead person. There are literally people like that. There are probably some people that where I live, people like that. Sad. But if you think you're watching this video because I want you to upgrade my subscriber count, upgrade the likes, upgrade the views, no, I do not. You got the wrong perception. Excuse me. Okay? You have to have a connection to wisdom. Like I said, the second point of characteristics of the third eye chakra is connection to wisdom. If you don't want to learn, click off this video. You should be wanting to learn exclusive knowledge. Because answer me this. Not every 15-year-old knows this type of knowledge, do they? You gonna come around this 1 in a million or something. I'm a prophet. I'm here for a reason. To tell you true things. I'm here for a reason. Okay? That should automatically wake something up in you. If every 15-year-old in the world will automatically know this information, there would be no reason for you to watch this video. Okay? There would be no reason for you to watch this video. Because every other 15-year-old and up would already, and lower, or every other 15-year-old under and up would already know this information. But since I know it and I'm at the age I'm at, every other 15-year-old probably doesn't know the information that I know. You stumbling upon this video is for a reason. So you should take that knowledge. You should be, oh, wow, he just said something. You should be drawn to that. If you're not drawn to that and you're recessive to information and knowledge, you should just click off this video. You should have a connection to wisdom. You should want to learn this type of knowledge, because if you stumble upon this video, it's definitely for a reason. Okay? Look, insight. Basically what I just said. Braids looking kind of dusty. Finna get them redone probably tomorrow. All right, look. Motivation, inspiration, and creativity. Like I broke down in my last, no, not in my last video. In my 2 videos ago, I said that the creative thoughts that you have are coming directly down from the universe. Directly down from the cosmetic energy. Okay? They're sent to your brain. Okay? For you to elaborate them and to express them and make them reality, because they're going to work. You just got them from the universe. What do you think, they just popped up in your brain? Where it come from? Come on now. The universe, that's where it came from. All right, look. Here's a third eye chakra description, okay? The third eye description. The third eye chakra is an instrument to perceive the more subtle qualities of reality, okay? It goes beyond physical senses into the realm of subtle energies. Okay, like I said, it goes beyond physical senses. Physical senses, there are 5 senses. Touch, taste, sight, hear, smell. These are the 5 senses, correct? It goes beyond physical senses. This is the connection you have with spirits and ethereal beings. Beings that vibrate past 432, okay? Because like I said, 432 is existing at physical reality. So they vibrate past 432, okay? So basically what it's saying is, what the author is Lizzie of this information. Lizzie, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what you know, okay? Lizzie states, let me say it again. Lizzie states, the third eye chakra description, okay? The third eye chakra is an instrument to perceive the more subtle qualities of reality, The more subtle qualities of reality. What that's saying is, what you think is real ain't really real. You walking around living in your ego, not knowing what's really real, okay? This is why people talk so much BS and speak out so much BS. Why are you speaking out this BS? In the beginning of this video, I clearly said be careful what you say, because you're just not saying it. You're actually saying it into existence. Okay? Qualities of reality. That would be like you seeing things for what they are, okay? You know that's fake, but you've been thinking that was real your whole life, but you always quit questioning it. You know it's fake. Okay? You have to perceive the more qualities. You have to perceive the more subtle qualities of reality. Okay? Like I said, this goes beyond physical senses into the realm of subtle energies. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you very much. Now look, awakening your third eye allows you to open to an intuitive sensibility and inner perception. Okay. Intuitive sensibility. Like I said, how do you view yourself? What is going on inside of you. You have to love yourself, know yourself, intuitive sensibility. If you sense something, you know yourself. Intuitive, like and you intuitive sensibility, sense, a sense. Okay, well, you know, ability, sensibility, intuitive sensibility, knowing yourself, basically. Okay, and inner perception, basically the same thing. Whoo, I need some water. I need some water. All right, look. Let's get it. We flip to the back. Examples of an imbalanced third eye chakra. Okay, imbalanced, which means it's not balanced. Feeling stuck in the daily grind without being able to look beyond your problems and setting a guiding setting a guiding goal and a vision for yourself. So look, I'm gonna read that again. That was kind of sloppy. Feeling stuck in the daily grind. Okay, feeling stuck in the daily grind without being able to look beyond your problems and set a guiding vision for yourself. Not goal, but vision. Kind of about the same thing, but goal is like, I got this and I'm going to achieve. If you got a vision, you're trying to visualize kind of like what your goal is. So goal is kind of above vision. But like I said earlier, if you're not struggling, you're not living. Because this is only the third dimension that we live in. In other dimensions, they don't struggle because they don't have a physical body to take care of and to go through things. We only live in a physical reality because we're supposed to experience a physical reality. In other realms, you exist on other realms. Where do you go when you go to sleep? That's another realm. It's another realm. You in another state of thought. Where do you go when you go to sleep? You just there in your body. No, you are not. Okay? Have a vision and have a vision for this reality here. Okay? Because this is the reality you basically spend the most time in and you're conscious of. Okay? But now that you've watched this video, you are conscious of that when you go to sleep. You could be conscious in that reality too. Because this is not reality. Like I said, what you just seeing is just vibrations. What you feeling, tasting, hearing, touching, and seeing, it's not real. You just absorbing vibrations and experiencing vibrations, okay? The vibrations are hitting your eye, transmitting to your brain, hitting the optic nerve, and telling your brain what you think you're seeing. But all you're seeing is vibrations, vibrating at specifically 432 Hertz frequency. That's all you're seeing. All right, look. Another example of an imbalanced throat chakra. Another example of an imbalanced third eye chakra would be rejecting of everything spiritual beyond the usual. Or beyond the usual. Now listen. Hold on. Now listen. Like I said earlier, you have to be accepting and not accepting, but drawn towards wisdom and drawn towards information. You have to be looking forward to learn things like this. Because like I said, if every 15-year-old knew this type of stuff in the world, there would be no reason to watch this video because you would obviously know it too. But you don't. You ran across this video for a reason. You are meant to know this type of information. Okay? If you are the type of person to reject something of the usual, which means like, oh, I already know that, and then some other smart individual runs across you trying to explain something that you do not know. Okay? You're supposed to accept that. If you reject everything beyond the usual, you're a one-track minded person. Okay? You are a one-track minded person because you don't look outside of the box. You're just dead in the box. Dead whatever you're in. Just inside the little box, just smushed as life. And you're not thinking outside the box. You're supposed to think beyond the usual. Otherwise, you are a very one-track minded person. Okay? That is an example of an imbalanced third eye chakra when you would reject everything spiritual. People think spiritual is complicated. Spiritual is not anything but taking care of yourself and upgrading your conscious mind. upgrading your conscious mind to the highest extent of the mind. Okay, that's all spirituality is, or a spiritual awakening. That's all it is. A spiritual awakening is upgrading your mind to the highest level of consciousness, and spirituality and spiritual, all that is taking care of yourself and loving yourself and becoming one with you and the universe. That's all that is. People think that's weird and that's too. Look, if you don't like yourself, who going to? Excuse me. If you don't love yourself, who is going to? Nobody. So if you don't like spiritual, that's not my problem. But I'm gonna love myself. Okay, so look, here's another example of an imbalanced third eye chakra. Not being able to see the greater picture. Like I said, lack of clarity. Okay? You gotta visualize some things. You can't be stubborn. You can't be one-track minded. Otherwise, you're gonna stay in the same place you are now. You are never going to move forward because you are consistently thinking that this same thing is going to work out for you always. You are insane. Okay? Insane. Doing the same thing, expecting a different result. Repeating the same function, expecting a different result. That is the official definition of insanity. Okay? You are insane if you think doing the same thing is going to make you accomplish something different. No, you're going to stay in the same place and you're going to just keep doing the same thing and not accomplish anything different. You can keep accomplishing the same thing. It don't matter to me. But if you're looking to accomplish something different and you still doing that same thing, you SOL, my guy. Because you get the point, right? I hope you do. Okay, so look, here are examples of a balanced third eye chakra. Okay, opening your pineal gland. Activating and opening your pineal gland will give you access to superhuman abilities. Okay, like I said, we who do daily basis things like eat, sleep, doo-doo, wash our butt, just daily things. We are not the only people in this existence. There are people that fly and do everything like that. They don't want you to know that, but definitely there is. Okay? They want you to think we the only thing in this. Where do you think they get it from? You think they just make that up and put it in the movies and the cartoons and the anime? Whatever. If you activate your pineal gland, you can do the exact same thing. I'm currently working on it. Spiritual awakenings is another example of a balanced third eye chakra. Okay? Spiritual awakenings, seeing things for what they are. Getting out of this third dimension, as in taste, taste, touch, smell, sight, hear. Getting out of this third dimension illusion. This is nothing but an illusion. We are only here to experience the 3D. Okay, just like you go see in a movie, you put them 3D glasses on, you see it as if you can actually touch it, but you can't touch it. Correct? You are at that movie to experience 3D. But we live in 3D, third dimension. All the D stands for is dimension. We actually live in third dimension. But when you go see a movie, you experience in 3D. But when you take them glasses off, you can actually touch it. Okay? You can actually touch things. You can actually smell things, taste things, see things, hear things. Okay? 5 senses. All right? Which is known as the third dimension. This is not the only dimension. You exist on other dimensions. If you think this is the only thing, and when you die, you can't come back and you're going to heaven and doing... Bro, you are one-track minded and you are very fleshly minded. Because you exist on whole other planes. Okay, that's if you have a soul, that is. All right, look, positive energy attraction. If you are starting to attract things that are positive and things that you want and things that you always wanted, and just you're starting to notice, dang, I'm attracting just beautiful things, just all type of money, all type of just positive attractions. I'm receiving positive energy from people. It's ethereal. I can't explain the feeling, but it feels very good. If you don't have your third eye chakra balanced, it's definitely open, because not a lot of people attract good things. They feel bad, they they give out negative energy, they receive it right back. Okay? They give it out, receive it. What goes around comes around. If you give out something bad and you think you gonna get something good in return, you SOL. You either gonna get something bad or nothing at all in return. That's the only thing you gonna get in return. If you get anything in return at all. Okay? Let me say that again. If you do something bad and you think you're gonna get anything in return for doing that action, if you do that bad action and you think you're gonna get anything good in return for that action, you SOL. You are either going to get nothing in return or something bad in return, because what goes around usually comes around. That's the usually part, just for the bad. But if you definitely spread positive energy, that positive energy is gonna come right back to you. Law of attraction. Attract what you are. If you on your stuff and you just fully about you, loving yourself, you gonna attract a female or a male that's doing the same thing, because what you are, you attract. Okay? And that's the third eye chakra. That is one very important one. That's got to be top 2. It's only 7, so that's got to be top 2 very important chakras. Okay? I am out this thing. All right? I'm gonna work on the crown chakra. That is the 7th chakra. I'm out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all folks later.